identification is important. And after that, containment, control, communication is the most important part in OT incident response. I was reading through one successful incident response case study by one of the tire manufacturing company, global company, and most of the interviews, the CISO there, he has given this one biggest pointer that they were able to recover fast because they knew what to communicate, when to communicate, and whom to communicate. So communication is also very important part of the incident response playbook.
I think communication plays the major role, whether it is IT or even at a human relation stuff. If you really look at
Absolutely.
the communication, if I communicate the same message in a tonality that is there, it goes in a different angle. So I think what you are saying is how it is communicated, the way it is communicated, and whom it is communicated plays a very important role. I totally agree on that point. Coming to our looking at, you spoke about this on the remote side, remote access. Now, remote access still exists, and we still have to give some of the remote access. Why is a vendor remote access the silent killer in smart factories? Because everybody is connected today, and everybody needs remote access. So, your take on it?
Yeah, yeah. And more so after COVID because you get used to this remote working culture, right? So you want quick solutions in quick time, and we have tested the technologies. Actually, when you see this, the number of attacks that has increased during the COVID period, the attacks on critical infrastructure has increased manifold because of the remote access capabilities only. Because you suddenly started putting everything on VPN without doing the underlying assessment and risk identification. So there's remote access, the silent killer, as you rightly mentioned. The pressure is on uptime. And when something is broken, you want that an engineer is available at your disposal. But you cannot fly in somebody from different part of the country or different part of the world. What you do is a remote access. An insecure system, which is already known that there are vulnerabilities, but it gets connected to internet for a secure a remote service which is supposed to be secure, it actually becomes one of the attack vector, and then the threat can actually travel to your OT infrastructure and reach to your crown jewels or your controllers. That's why it is called that, yeah, remote access is the biggest challenge, specifically so for the legacy installations.